Hey there, all my beautiful and handsome friends, too. It's Michelle, the Music Mom, and this is Transformation Thursday and how God has been transforming me this past week. I have been reading out a little prayer/devotional each day for the time of Easter, and it goes through Easter scriptures about Jesus after his resurrection. And the interesting thing, and also the apostles and them spreading Christianity and the word of the risen Christ. And it's something that I read today, and it made total sense. And I'd like to share that with you. The passage from the Bible is from 1 Thessalonians, and it's this passage says, "We were gentle among you as a nursing mother cares for her children. With such affection for you, we were determined to share with you not only the gospel of God, but our very selves as well. So dearly beloved have you become to us." So Paul was trying to explain to the Thessalonians, how much they love them and spreading God's love to each of us. And Paul was trying to explain this to them because I'm assuming the Thessalonians could not understand this concept that Paul was trying to explain to them. And so he used the analogy of a mother and a child. And this is something that was written in this devotion the person wrote. And they explained it like this: no one has to teach a mother to love her child, most of the time. This isn't something she has to study and learn. She automatically, it's an innate trait that she just loves her child. Just like God, it's innate in God. God is love, and he loves us. And in return, the child also is pulled to God. Or, excuse me, let's go back to the analogy, is pulled to the mother. So the mother loves the child, and in return, the child loves the mother. And as a child, the child sees the mother is nurturing and feeds them, and that's the type of love that the child has for the mother. And that's okay. And that's sort of like us. We have the need for God. It's been innate in us since our conception. We have the need for our mother, because with our mother we can survive. But with God, we too can survive. Isn't that amazing an analogy? Maybe you've heard it before. I've never put it in that concept before, but it's true. God, we need God. Just like a child needs their mother to survive, we need God to survive. That is an amazing analogy. And we need him to nurture us, to teach us right from wrong, and so forth. We're used to looking at God as our Father, but switching it over to the mother, the nurturer side, gave it a different perspective. Because God is infinite. God is infinite. God is all, encompasses all. So God has got a feminine side and a masculine side. But we always tend to lean towards the masculine, the caretaker and so forth like that. But God is also the nurturer, and he loves us no matter what. And as a child of God that we all are, we too look for the nurturing and love him in return. Just as Paul is acting because God is in him, and he's showing God's love to the Thessalonians, and Paul is the nurturer for them, the feet here on earth as the nurturer of God. And Thessalonians need to rely on him. And with that, they can see that Paul loves them, but above all that, God loves them. That is so powerful, so amazing. That is something that I learned this week. I am God's feet here on earth. God is in me, and he's in you. Yes, you. And sometimes we need to be the nurturer, and sometimes we need to be nurtured. And no matter what, we are love because God is love. I pray that this has helped you with something and showed you some beautiful side of God, because it did for me. May the Lord bless and keep you. May his face shine down upon you. Until we meet again, goodbye, my beautiful and handsome friends here on YouTube. Bye-bye.